Thousands of rallies against US President Donald Trump and his administration have taken place, stretching from Washington, D.C. and Texas to Paris and Rome.
The demonstrators are opposing the US government's expansion of executive power and are also calling for the impeachment of Mr. Trump and key members of his administration. North America correspondent Rachel Clayton found this report from a march in Washington.
This is America's third No Kings protest, and it feels more charged than ever. Thousands of protesters marched along the National Mall from the Lincoln Memorial down here in front of the Washington Monument. They're demonstrating against a multitude of President Trump's policies, including immigration enforcement, the handling of the Epstein files, the rising cost of living, and of course now the war in Iran. A number of protests have taken place in Republican strongholds like Texas and Florida, but one of the largest is in Minneapolis, the epicenter of the Trump administration's largest immigration enforcement operation, where 2 US citizens were shot dead by federal agents earlier this year.
Citizens have a responsibility to be out and make their voice heard.
I marched against the Vietnam War, I marched against the Iraq wars, I marched against Trump before, I'm marching against him now. I got to do it for my grandchildren. I got to try to save this country.
I don't want to see the American experiment fail at this point. It's been 250 years, and this would be a very sad time for it all to collapse.
It's difficult to say whether these protests are going to have a true impact on the government's policies. People in the White House have previously called these sorts of rallies Hate America demonstrations. But with the midterms coming up in just a few months, politicians would do well to pay attention.